Kevin, how would you assess the macro story today?
Right. Well, the macro story right now is, first of all, that inflation has dropped sharply since President Trump took office. Growth has been very high. We've got industrial production at an all-time high, capital spending up 8% so far this year. Mortgage rates are down in part because of the tariff revenues, down by about 70 basis points. So the typical new home buyer right now is saving $250 a month because of the lower interest rates, because of these policies. And the thing, when we go back and talk about the disappointing Fed policies that the president's talked about, one of the things that I found odd, and Governor Myron has been talking about it, is that economic theorists know that if tariffs have any effect on prices, that it'll be a one-time adjustment, not an increase in inflation. And to have Austin Goolsbee and a lot of the other people that are on the FOMC talking about how inflation is why they're being so restrictive is, contrary to fundamental economic policy, economic theory. And I think that Governor Myron is just pointing that out. And I actually see, watching the Fed people discuss inflation and tariffs over the last few days, that they're moving towards the consensus, which is the economic consensus, that if there were to be a price increase from tariffs, that it would not be inflationary. It would be a one-time movement. And I think that's a good thing if you're optimistic about future rate cuts.
Yeah.